Oh, ding, 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 ding. Here we are. It is a Friday. It is the website one kickoff planning thingy. What's it? So, I don't have any new tickets to vote on. There was one that Matt you got voted on in the week that I think was the essential one, which is I think that you're working on.
Yeah.
That would have been the only one I would have proposed to get voted. I guess before we check in on what people are doing and so on, does anybody have particular tickets that they want to see voted on today?
Potentially, we could vote on the one I submitted to replace the other one.
Okay, cool. So you created a new issue,
Yes.
right? Ensure data integrity. Okay, yeah. Yes, excellent. Okay, so I guess then should we just go around on where we are? Should we start with just Alex, because we didn't get you in the thing. Alex, do you want to tell us how you're doing, how things are going?
Yes, I'm working on on my issue, and I decided to delve deeper into the payment gateways and PayPal configuration. I buy a book. I've bought a book by Lionel Rapin. I take my money.
Oh yeah,
a great book.
Great book.
And I want to find not only this particular case, but I want to understand the big picture. I'm in progress. Not very much was done, but I make a work in progress pull request that reproduces the failing test.
Have you? Oh, wonderful. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it sounds like, and you're doing the research to understand the bigger picture, which that's fantastic. I think that's wonderful. What excellent.
Thank you.
Good stuff. And so, is anything you need from us? Is anything blocking you?
I think no, nothing blocking me, but I didn't have very much time this week. This is
Sure.
So much problem.
No worries. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, and welcome, Elena. Hey, Elena.
Hi.
Hiya. Hi there, Elena, Alex, everybody. We're just we're hanging out. Yeah. So, Elena, the Alex, great report there. He's just talking about the thing that he's doing, which is working on some integration with PayPal. We're just checking in with everybody, and then we're going to be talking about maybe voting on some tickets. But we'll see. So, yeah, Alex, that's great, and I think it's fantastic to have the kind of bug covered by a test. So it makes everything really clear. Great stuff. Now, Matt, you gave us the report in the previous thing. I guess I pointed you to that. There's I think one of the child activity. It does create some the pages. Presumably that unblocks you, and you can carry on that task. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine. I thought it was going to be simple, and I had a mental block, I guess, about why was active record failing. I thought it was some deep, but it's fine.
Yeah. Well, there's an interesting. The related thing is whether we should be trying to move these pages, which are current in the website one, which are currently, dynamic and stored in the database, whether actually they should be, proper web pages, and then there wouldn't be
Well, the getting started will get moved probably.
Right. As you're doing with the getting started. So I mean, maybe in the long run, it makes sense to, for them all to be these kind of just normal pages rather than wiki pages, so that this is less confusing for people. But anyway, yeah. And anything? You worked on several tickets this week, though, did you? Or I think some stuff was already merged in, right?
Yeah, everything else got merged in. Except I don't know if you're going to go over the board. There's a ticket I did that hasn't gotten reviewed or merged to fix the security
alerts. Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
And another ticket just to change the sorting on a drop down.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Maybe we can do a review of the board. I did manage to do a little bit of work just on like in the beginning of the week, just on sorting out. Gosh, what was it like? Like the individual thing. Like, did I say this already? Like the code page. Now I reduced the amount of text in there, and I inserted like a get started now at the bottom of that. I don't know if it will like show us anybody landing on this page at all. And ideally, I'd love to start seeing. I have to click down one more, and then I see, like, yeah. Also now, 11% of people. So this is like a week ago. So this is what people are coming in, and it says, well, 62% of people are going straight back, but actually now some people are clicking through. We've got 43 clicks there on getting started. So yeah, and this was the thing that we. So the process by which we identified the issue that Matt is now working on, that when people are on the homepage and we can see, are you going to do it here? Yeah, we get like people clicking through about upgrading to premium, but then they land here on this page when really they should land on this further details page. So I think that's the kind of highest priority there. Has that moved?
You noticed I moved the button. Sorry. I mean.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was very annoying that it wasn't in view when you first bring up the screen.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess I think the key thing is that we want people to see the list of benefits. The danger is that they come here and they just click the button and they end up at the payment page. So that kind of.
And then they can come back, but.
Right, but I think that what with I think the key thing that we were learning from looking at the fact that what we were seeing here is that only of the 17 people in the last month who landed on this page, only one person clicked through on the further details. So, anyway, we won't spend too much more time on that. But definitely, I think that. Yeah, I mean, I think if we're worried that the button isn't visible on the first page or whatever, then we can change the size of the text or the this, that, and the other, the button and so on. But I think I don't know. My hypothesis is that if we can actually get in front of the 17 people and say, look, here are the benefits that you get from premium, and then maybe we'll get 1 or 2 people converted. We will see. Okay. But yeah, let's maybe go to the board and have a look through. Michael, you kind of gave a review in the Scrum of the stuff that you've been working on.
Yeah, but I can tell you again, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Federico. Yeah.
One part, Michael, might be sorry, what was I thinking? Is the new ticket necessary? I mean, why do we want to change anything? I don't. But I guess we can talk about that.
Yeah, well, let's come to that. I think we'll just maybe come to. So I was bringing the board there. I mean, we've got these security alert things. Maybe we can just clear out some stuff from here. We'll go to this one. So this is your changes. Yeah, I guess the only thing that was giving me pause for thought here was like I was kind of like, you mentioned that there were these changes here. I was kind of surprised that changes to the Nokogiri and Rails gems would necessitate a change here to the kind of like this. Like you're saying you have to change these to make it work? Say again?
It's totally unrelated, so I don't know why that.
Yeah, it looks completely like the change here is that now we've removed the project being equal to a particular thing.
Right.
Which is kind of and it's gone here to be that and that, but yeah.
I don't understand how one affected the other. That's what I.
No, yeah. Right. But you're saying without these, it would all fail.
That would fail. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll have to pull that down locally to review. Yeah, or someone.
Yeah.
I guess Michael, did you get a chance to look at this one?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah. Do you wanna? Should we try and?
As far as a trade-off, having better securities and one possibility of one test.
Yeah, but I think that the real danger there. Yeah, that's. I think security is absolutely critical. The danger there is that we've changed a test and without understanding why, and functionality that we're relying on for the MOOC or what have you just goes away. So, yeah, we just want to be cautious with.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, I might look into that in the background. You'll just start pulling out things so I can look at it after the meeting. The other outstanding thing here then is I've just gone to it. This is Michael's one. So you've got an existing pull request here, Michael, that's green. But are you thinking that now that this shouldn't be merged, or what's the status of this?
I mean, I'm not sure that it's needed to do this particular change now.
Right.
Um,
So should we? So you're saying I could merge the pull request, or I couldn't, and it doesn't matter too much either way, or what's your thought?
I would hold off on merging it.
Okay. So we can hold off on that. We've got another one here from Matt, which
That's a fix. It needs the fix you just told me about.
okay. Oh, that's no. This is the get started now button. Oh, okay. That is that one. Okay.
I should have put WIP on it.
Okay. No worries. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's all of our things there. I noticed Federico has joined. Federico, did you have tickets that you wanted to get voted on? Federico is. Hey, Federico.
No. I was just gonna at the end of the meeting sign up for 1614, which is a call to action button. Change the color.
Okay. Cool.
Make it look a little better.
Awesome. All right. Okay. No, well, I think that brings us then to, we've got one proposed vote, which is Michael has got this this new ticket here. So yeah, we should move to the vote. So make device play well by having a created user automatically have a default comma 0 object in the query creating it, looking to nested attributes for device parameter sanitizer method. So I guess what you're saying, Michael, is that the approach that was in here has some flaws, and you've kind of maybe come up with a better approach. Is that right?
Well, I'm not sure how. Like after, so first of all, the hooks, right?
Okay.
Like they can fail theoretically.
These hooks here in
Yeah.
the user when it saves. Okay.
And so like create karma could fail, and I don't really understand how build karma right now is working with devise. But apparently,
Maybe because it is in a transaction.
right, but build karma is not supposed to do anything. According, if I'm reading the docs right, it's not supposed to actually cause the database to have a.
Yeah. So
Right.
what we were talking about was a build comma.
But maybe it must be because it's in a transaction, like you're saying. I don't know.
Can I just ask for clarification there, Michael? So what we think the difference in build comma and create comma is that build comma just creates the comma object in memory, but doesn't save it to the database, whereas create comma should. That's what we think is the difference between these two circumstances, right?
Correct. So, I guess what it does is like the after save hook. Like that's after it's requested to save it.
Right.
And it's verified that the database has said that it can, but it's still in a transaction.
At the Rails level.
Which at the database level.
Okay.
Which means that like the rest of the world doesn't see it, right? Until it commits that transaction.
Okay.
I think the save that happens in the at the end must save. Yeah.
So somehow when we then go on and build it, like I'm not really sure how, but somehow like it with the devise, if you just create like an account, you'll end up getting through devise, you'll end up getting a new.
Oh, right. You're thinking to move the hook into the devise thing. So like devise creates it.
It won't
and
actually
then-
be a hook anymore. It won't be an active record hook.
No, when I say hook, I mean like one of the devise callbacks. Like devise has all these callbacks for like, you know,
It'll
when the
be
user's logged in, when the user's being created, whatever. You need to-
it'll be like a yeah. So let me show you. Hold on.
Michael's screen.
You see this?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Make the font a bit bigger.
so there's a before action like in our application controller,
Right.
which calls a configure permitted parameters if the controller is a devise controller,
Uh-huh.
and it calls this method called sanitizer.
Okay.
Basically passes the params in.
Uh-huh.
And this is for account update.
Right.
Another one for account creation.
Okay.
And basically my idea would be to merge in Karma, associated Karma parameters like 0 total,
Uh-huh.
and then permit them.
Okay.
So you'd basically be getting them
Okay.
anytime that the user's created.
Right. Assuming that the user was being created by devise.
Right.
Right. And the advantage of that over the save hook is that it's in a separate database transaction. So
Well, the advantage of that over the save hook is one that it's in the same transaction, I think, or in the same, query.
in the same what, sorry?
I believe it would just be like we would no longer be relying on like this save stuff, this like hook stuff.
Okay. Yeah, your audio is kind of coming and going.
We would no longer be relying on these hooks.
Right. Okay. But
Which
we'd
I
be,
don't
no, we'd be relying
really
on
understand.
a devise hook instead of a user model hook, right?
Right, but devise hooks are, active record hooks are kind of notoriously.
Yeah, I'm not a
Ill
big fan.
thought of.
No, I'm not a fan at all of active record hooks. So yeah, go for that. And I guess that the big picture here is just we want to ensure that the database is consistent, and we want users
We
to be
want
able
so
to,
that if there's a user, then there's always some
A car-
karma.
right. And we also want, like, even if there's some kind of failure, we want to make sure that we store like the user's attempt to create a thing rather than failing catastrophically. Yeah, and we want everybody to have a valid and up-to-date karma thing in the on display in the website. Okay, so does this require a new ticket, or should it not just be a solution? Like, have we got, what was the ticket that you were working on previously? This one here.
In progress.
Right. I guess, yeah. You should we? I guess ideally the tickets should be at the level of, here is something that we want to achieve, and then the implementation details go into the pull request. Right. So that the different and then ultimately, there may have been 3 pull requests associated with this ticket, and we only merged one of them because that's the one where we thought the implementation was good. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But would you prefer to open a new ticket rather than carry on onto this ticket?
We can if you want to rewrite that ticket or change the wording of it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, at the top level, it's got user possibly being saved without karma, so that's a concern. So this is, that's a description of the problem.
Those are notes. Yeah.
I think that
Right,
ticket's valid.
Say again, Matt?
I think the existing ticket is valid, and it provides a record in one place of everything that you did.
Right.
Instead of
So, Yeah. I agree with Matt. So maybe you want to just sort of take that and add it to the existing ticket.
Okay.
I mean, I guess unless you're concerned that this going off in a different direction has like radically changed the challenge and we need to revote on the size of it. You're muted, Michael, if you're agreeing or disagreeing with that statement.
No, I think because we went with a 2 last time, it's probably good enough.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that, and then we kind of have a record of it when we have to come back to it in the future. Okay. Yeah. So I guess if we don't have any moves for voting on other items, I think we don't need to do any voting today. It then comes to the assignment portion where I continue to be assigned to the tickets that I haven't finished, which is well, Matt's taken over one of the getting started page one for me, and for me it's I guess if you can even find it, is yeah, is just finishing all this editing of wiki pages inside. Federico, you said you wanted to take control of the tickets?
Yeah, it was 1614.
Okay.
If you could add me to that.
Sure. Let's find that. And so it's already been voted on?
It's in the backlog, yeah.
Right.
And it's voted, yeah.
It should certainly at least be estimated. And I guess, well, I'll put it into ready. Make call to action, but okay, there. And is that going to let me assign Federico onto that? Okay, cool. Yep. So you're assigned to that. Great. Does anybody else want to take ownership of any other existing tickets? That sounds like a no. So I think, well, that's kind of our kickoff done. Michael's got his ticket to continue working on. Matt's got his one. I've got my one. Alex has got his one. And Federico's got his one. And Elena, it's great to have you with us. Elena, any questions about what we're doing or how it works or anything at all?
No, actually, I think I understand how it works, but I think it's pretty bad for me that I didn't manage to participate in the Scrum about local support, because I think I would be more active during
totally
sessions. So, but thank you anyway. It's very interesting to listen and to watch.
It's great to have you with us. And yes, there will be, next Thursday and every Thursday at the same time is the Scrum for local support. So you would love to see you there if you're free on that day.
Yeah.
Yes, Michael.
I bring up one ticket.
Sure. Yeah, we got a few minutes left. Yeah, a ticket that's
1655, the one that was just filed recently.
Okay.
It's probably a fairly simple fix.
Oh yeah. That would yeah. Should we vote on this one?
So you want to explain what's going on?
Yeah. Okay. So this was one of our instructor friends, Rose, mentioned that her students were saying that their videos were not visible in the site, and yeah, I can find it. It's like, so I went there and had a look at it, and it seems like, we've upgraded the whole site to be on HTTPS because it looks better and it's more secure and this and the other. Let's go find the projects. The issue with that is I think our embedded YouTube player is trying to reach out to YouTube using HTTP. And so I think, I think it's these guys. Yeah, so we're getting like a cross-site, it's one of these Chrome alert warnings that
certain browsers enforce.
Yeah.
If you load it over HTTPS, they won't load anything in that site over HTTP.
That's right. And I think it's not this one, but I mean, in principle, I think it will be affecting all of them. Yeah, these guys have like 22 videos in here, and the videos are all linked in there. And our little thing is supposed to be set up so you click on it and then it plays it here, but it's just failing. And yeah, we can quickly see the issue if we inspect in the console and see here. Yeah, like our secure page requested this embedded operation here, so it was blocked by Chrome, which is no fun. presumably the fix with like we're reaching out to this. Presumably, we could hit this with HTTPS, I guess. And actually, look, I click there and it redirects to HTTPS automatically. So presumably, in some part of the code base, yeah, that if we're lucky, it's just a single letter change somewhere, and maybe a test to just check that it stays like that. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, I'll put like example failure page. So yeah, shall we have a quick vote on this? This would be a nice one to get fixed. I'll go into the website one channel. We'll get /voter. I think, yeah, /voter. So this is, oh, my computer's slowing down. So people will need to be in the voter in the website one channel. Now all the different kind of voters are now fighting with me for like who's going to be the voter. You're not going to be the voter. This is the vote thing. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. What's this called? This is YouTube embed player fail. Like so. Let's vote on that. And so we were going to vote for, is it going to be simple, medium, or hard? We've got most people voting. And Olena and Alex, you don't have to vote if you don't want to, but you're certainly welcome to. Olena, you of course may not be in the channel. Oh, look, it looks like everybody has voted 6 voted. Oh, I know, Alex is so excited he voted twice. Excellent. Yes, here we go. Just in case you're interested, Olena, that's oh, you are in the channel. Cool. So I think we can probably go ahead and reveal that, unless Elena tells me she wants to vote. So I'm going to reveal the votes, and we're going to see if we have an agreement on simple. Yay, simples.
Yeah, that was a what's the word for exciting?
Awesome. Cool.
A mystery.
A mystery. Yes. That's a tense moment of anticipation to find out what it is. So that is assigned as a size 1. It's estimated. Does anybody want to? I think we can put it into ready. Certainly ready to work on. Does anybody want to take ownership of that? If not, we'll pop in the up for grabs ticket in case anybody wants to work on it.
Maybe somebody can grab it that wants to.
Yeah.
Hey Sam, I have another ticket that's done that
Oh,
you
yeah?
did,
Oh yeah.
but 1629. If you want to move it over.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, 69. Gosh, computer science. Let's turn off that video there. I typed in. Here comes thinking about it. Yes. Self-explanatory button. Oh yeah, right. I went through and fixed all those, didn't I? Yeah. So we can just put that into done. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. That's our website 1 kickoff, I think, done rather efficiently, if I don't say so myself. Cool. I'm going to go and make a cup of tea and then start working through all the other bits and pieces of things, mainly NHS Wiki follow-up and getting the MOOC elements all fixed up on Tuesday. Hey, Michael.
Are you not doing a MOOC thing or a beta SAS or something today?
I had planned not to, and that I'm also reminded that did you not get the? I just sent an email to the beta SAS's list, which maybe you're still not in. I think I have berated myself for failing to add you to that in the past, and it's possible that I've continued to fail to add you to that, or just that you didn't see the email. That's yeah, I can't. I don't think I can.
I don't think I'm on that list.
No. Would you like to be on the list so you get emails
Sure.
about?
Sure, I can.
Let me add you to that.
Oh, wait.
Go on.
It was at 4 o'clock in the morning you sent it? My
Quite
time.
possibly. I meant to send it earlier, but it failed. Yeah.
All right, so I am on that list, yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go. Cool. All right. There we go. Everyone, have a fantastic weekend. I will definitely try and review any outstanding pull requests and things and get it sorted. And yeah, Elena, I hope we can catch up next week.
Okay. I hope.
Oh.
Thank you. Bye.
Then we can discuss.
Go on, Michael.
We can discuss in Slack any thing for Sunday.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right. Bye.
Cheers. Bye for now.